Hi, in this video I'm going to show how I made bags for plants using a simple sewing machine. So you need a plant, sewing machine, measuring tape, paper and pen, as well as fabric from which you're gonna sew. The fabric I use is a weed control fabric. For example, such as this. It's called a gardening anti-weed control fabric, garden fleece. Or you can use another fabric. I will show you example. For example, these grow bags. They are made from felt fabric. If you read the description, it says they are made out of felt fabric, felt material. So you can buy this felt material and make your own similar bags. Search for a felt fabric in different online shops. For example, this soft felt fabric. So you can use two materials, felt fabric or gardening weed control fabric. And I'm using a weed control fabric. I'm gonna make a pot like this. So first you need to take a plant which you want to relocate and a measuring tape. You need to measure certain things in your current pot, such as a height and diameter. So diameter of my current pot is 11 and the height of it is 13. I want to make a bigger pot. So I want the diameter to be 15 centimeters and the height to be 17 centimeters. This is the pot I'm going to sew. So now you need to calculate the size of fabric which you need to cut for your pot. So you need two pieces of fabric, a large rectangle and a small square. So the height of a rectangle is the height of your pot, which is 17. Plus you need to add about 3 centimeters on top and about 2 centimeters on the bottom. This is for your stitches, so that when you sew things together you need some pieces of fabric to sew. So your overall height of this rectangle is gonna be 22 centimeters. This is including this additional parts for stitches. And your width is going to be, you need to calculate. So your diameter is 15 centimeters. You need to multiply it by 3.14 equals to 47. And you need to add 2 centimeters on each side. So 47 plus 2 plus 2 equals 51. So this is your big rectangle. Diameter multiply by 314 and add 4 centimeters. And the height of your pot, add 3 centimeters on top and 2 on the bottom. And another piece of fabric is a square, which is a simple diameter, 15, 15, and 2 centimeters on each side. So 15 plus 4 equals 19. So 2 pieces of fabric, yeah? A square and a rectangle. And this is the fabric I'm gonna use. Here I cut 2 pieces of fabric, just based on my calculations. A square and a rectangle. 19 for a square and 23 by 51 for my rectangle. Now you need to make a pot out of it. So you connect 2 sides of a rectangle together and you add the bottom to it. So how do you connect it? You put a square on top of a rectangle and you use pins to secure it. And then connect this side, like roll it like that, and connect it here. And roll again and connect the last part. So it's gonna be like it's a pot already. Here I have a cylinder. This is a bottom, that's a small square, and it goes like this, and it's gonna be like that. So you need to first sew from this point around the bottom, and then you go to the top. That's how you sew from this corner, which is next to the side, around and up. I'm using a simple sewing machine and a simple straight stitch, just a simple one. So I sewed one side, and then you're gonna have like a corner. This corner, look how I did it. When you turn it around, you have a bag. Now on top, you can also secure it. You just turn once and second time and sew around. Inside these stitches, you can also secure, go around with zigzag if you have it, to make it more secure, the stitches. Or if you have an overlocker, you can use an overlocker. Or go again with a straight line. So now I'm going to secure the top, so it's not gonna come out like that. And then I'm gonna fill with soil and move my plant inside. That is how I secured the top. But if you have an overlocker, which is this thing, you can make it even more faster, and you can secure pot like that just with overlocker. And this all is made with overlocker. But some things are made with sewing machine. This is with sewing machine, this is with overlocker. Anyway, the principle is the same. I wanted a pot 15 to 17. 15 diameter, 17 height. I moved my apple tree to this new pot. This pot is 17 and 15, exactly how I wanted. So now my apple tree is in a bigger pot.